Hello and welcome, people. We are back with yet another episode of Tech Talks with e4m. Today, we are in conversation with Teads, that is a company that creates better consumer experiences across screens. And we're in conversation with Tarun Ummat, the MD of Indian market for Teads. He's been in the industry for about 25 years and has worked across the board with brands like LinkedIn, Publicity Group, IPG Media Brands, and more. Hi, Tarun. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Uh, Please tell me. I mean, you've been around the industry with different kind of brands, different kind of markets. How is Teads now solving problems of Indian market in the CTV space?
So at Teads, our mission is to empower Indian brands to create connected consumer experiences, whether they are looking to drive branding or performance for their client. And this includes using high impact formats, which are delivered within premium editorial space. And we are seeing a strong momentum with interactive video formats, indeed experiences, and lately connected TV, which are helping our brands deliver great attention and touch.
Amazing. Now, when it comes to you've worked in the global market as well. Now CTV is a space which is going very different when it comes to the global market, but and very different in the Indian market. How different do you think is India when it comes to the CTV advertising space? How are the consumer behavioral changes any different from that globally?
So every market behaves differently. So the the usage, the pattern of behavior on when users are online is very different. So there are some markets where the number of connected TV sets is a lot, the number of linear TV sets is a lot, but the overall TV consumption is very less because people just don't watch TV; they consume a lot of content on mobile. So while that is true for India as well, but still TV viewership is really very high. There is it's about being closer to family. People want to sit together in the evening and watch TV, and a lot of Indian consumers are now moving towards streaming. So this is how true Indian market is slightly more differentiated from other markets in APAC or the rest of the world.
Amazing. So, Darren, you told me more about how India is different from the global market. I want to just focus on the Indian market now. What trends are you seeing that are emerging in the premium publisher partnership side of the Indian business?
Well, that's a great question. So Indian publishers are rapidly evolving in the way they operate. So they are right now looking to match the growing appetite for brand safe quality content, and more so in the vernacular space where content is delivered in India, mostly in mobile friendly formats. So we've seen a clear trend where publishers are prioritizing user experience over their ad dollars. And that aligns perfectly with our mission of serving non-intrusive ads in the premium editorial space. And a premium publisher network in India, it spans across different verticals like news, entertainment, business, sports, and we work with all the big names over here. And we are also now very focused on pushing on in increasing our reach towards the regional content.
Right.
And the trend that we are seeing is not just scale, but smart scale.
Yeah.
So wherein publishers, they want monetization, but
Yeah.
not at the cost of compromising a user experience, because retention of a user is the biggest challenge that a publisher faces in India, because the supply is immense.
Yeah.
The user, if he doesn't have the experience, can go anywhere.
Very well said. Yeah, very well explained. I was having a conversation with Sam last time about this, and he was telling me, as you mentioned, how you've been able to reach different regions and different audiences, right? He was telling me how AI has helped a lot in making hyper-local campaigns. Tell me more about that. How is Teads optimizing AI to make use of the advertisers' dollars more efficiently?
So it's a new buzzword, isn't it? Everybody is talking AI. And well, it's becoming very fundamental to whatever we do at Teads. And whether it is creative personalization to predictive targeting to campaign optimization, AI is at the center of everything. Especially, it becomes very important in India where the audience is very diverse, whether you are talking about different languages or geography or regions or behavior. AI allows us to predict the engagement patterns, the optimize on the creative performance, and automatically adjust the bidding strategy so that the campaign delivers in the right way. And our Teads AI engine processes close to 4 billion signals every minute.
Right.
And those signals, when they are processed via machine learning, they make sure that the ad reaches the right consumer at the right time, wherever they are on the Teads publisher network. And it's also helping brands to move beyond the standard demographic targeting into more uh, intent-based and context-based delivery, which is very, very important, especially in ever-emerging sectors like e-commerce and also with finance and sectors like telco.
Okay, makes sense, makes sense. But coming back to the brand safety aspect that you mentioned earlier, how are you now balancing brand safety and performance in a mass market like India, if to say?
Yeah. So brand safety is extremely critical at Teads because, like I mentioned, we only work with premium editorial partners. We don't display our ads on any UGC or blogs. So, and you know how news is in India, right? It's very sensationalized, and
True.
brand safety becomes a big concern. So, so at Teads, we believe that brand safety doesn't have to come at the cost of performance. So we partnered with industry-leading third-party tools like IAS, Double Verify, and we have our own Teads brand safety checks for every campaign that we run on Teads, for everything that we do at Teads to ensure full control where ads are delivered. And this is the reason why we are able to deliver on the campaign KPIs, like attention and viewability, and and also ensure that our ads are delivering above the line. When you're scrolling the content, so they are delivered above the fold and in view of the viewer's vision. So this dual focus on environment quality and outcome efficiency is what is getting us to attract so many brands to come and work with us.
Right. That's actually very good for Teads if that's the way the business is going. Uh, One of my last questions. What is that one opportunity in the CTV space that you feel is the biggest opportunity for the advertiser right now and has a lot of potential in the coming times?
Well, I would say the biggest opportunity in digital in India right now is CTV. So and many factors. There are many factors behind it. One is the exponential growth in CTV numbers. So every TV which is now sold in India is a CTV. The cost of owning a connected television or owning a TV is going down. In fact, if you checked out the recent Prime Day sales
Yeah, of course.
on Amazon, one TV was as low as no about 13,000. So the cost of owning that TV is going down. The speed of broadband is increasing, and right. So people are able to stream very effectively on their TVs, actually without any buffering of any sort. And what we are also seeing is that this growth is coming more from tier two cities. While CTV traditionally, when it started, it was very top metro focus. How you had to be the top eight metros, and we only saw the luxury vans advertising on TV.
Right.
But as the penetration and the bandwidth increases in tier two cities that you are seeing now, I think it's a great opportunity for advertiser if they want to reach digital savvy consumers, whether luxury or non-luxury. I think CTV will be an integral part of advertising for most brands going forward in 2025 and beyond.
Amazing. My last question. For the Indian market, what is your blueprint for Teads? Where do you see it going in the next year?
So CTV has been fueling our growth for the last 2.5 years since we entered the space. And what we want to do is we want to offer now an omni-channel approach to our clients. So we started off as a video advertising company. We are a company that put an ad in the heart of editorial content. We invented that many years back. We are the pioneers in that. So we added CTV to the mix, and recently we just went ahead with a merger. We merged with Outbrain,
Right.
and so the new company, and Outbrain was always into lower funnel advertising. So with that merger, we now have the full suite of offering upper level branding, mid funnel click delivery, and also lower funnel performance via the legacy Outbrain business. And we believe we are in a very, very strong and unique position as a company that can offer the full suite to our business.
Yeah, no, very well said that I'm glad that Teads is doing this kind of a business in India and all the best to Teads for the future. As you very rightly said that, smart TV is very easy to own at this age in India. The financing options are so easy. The OTT subscriptions are so easy to do. And I myself am a person who just believes in OTT subscriptions and streaming things online. So
Okay, so actually, that is one thing that I missed out on. So we have a category called cord cutters when we
Right.
talk about CTV,
of course,
and you just mentioned you're one of them. So they don't have any cable or anything plugged onto their TVs, and all they consume is content
true.
via streaming. And because they are all on paid subscribers, so there is no other way for brands to reach them
Of course,
other than advertising on smart TVs. And there are different ways to do that on a CTV. You can even be on the home screen where it's like, think of it as a digital out of home billboard in your house. It's a screen in your house, right? And you see the moment you power on the TV, it's like 100% retention, completely brand safe. You're the only brand that's present on the TV. So we've seen great success with that product with our partnerships with LG and with Hisense, and we are slowly getting into the CTV and stream space as well. And yeah, so it's a very exciting space to be in.
amazing. I'm sure CTV opens a lot of doors of advertising for marketers and the market itself. Thank you, everybody, for tuning on. This was a conversation with Tarun Ummat from Teads. Stay tuned for more episodes of Tech Talk.
Thank you. Thank you.